The Story of Mesut Özil, From Gelsenkirchen Streets to Global Stardom. Part 1. Humble Beginnings, Childhood and Early Passion. In the heart of Gelsenkirchen, a city shaped by coal and steel, Abo was born on October 15, 1988. His name was Mesut Özil, the son of Turkish immigrants. Mesut's childhood was not one of luxury or privilege. His parents had come to Germany with little more than hope for work, stability, and a better future for their children. Yet the reality was often harsh. Money was tight, opportunities were limited, and the sense of belonging in German society was always fragile. Mesut grew up in a modest, working-class neighborhood. What he lacked in material wealth, he found in football. His father, Mustafa, saw the spark early. Young Mesut would disappear for hours into a place locals called the Monkey Cage, a small, fenced playground where kids play endless street football. There was no grass, no stands, no glory, just wire fences, concrete ground, and the sound of a ball bouncing between steel walls. That cage was a school. It demanded speed of thought, sharp dribbling, and quick decision-making in the tightest of spaces. Mesut absorbed it all. He wasn't the strongest or the fastest, but his mind was different. He could see passes before they existed, angles that others didn't notice. The cage gave him vision. The streets gave him resilience. At school, however, life was tougher. Being the child of immigrants meant constant reminders that he was different. Some teachers doubted his potential. Some classmates mocked his background. Özil later reflected on those years. I always felt like I had to prove myself twice, once as a footballer and once as an immigrant. He responded not with words, but with the ball. And as his teenage years approached, that ball began to open doors. Local scouts started whispering about this boy, who played as if the game was slower for him than for everyone else. Schalke 04, the pride of Gelsenkirchen, decided to give him a chance. Part 2. Schalke 04. The first step into professional football. Joining Schalke's youth academy was both a dream and a test. At 17, Mesut Özil made his Bundesliga debut. Suddenly, the boy from the cage was on Germany's biggest stages, surrounded by roaring crowds and seasoned professionals. Fans noticed something immediately. He wasn't a typical German player. He didn't bulldoze through opponents or rely solely on strength. Instead, he glided. His passing looked effortless, his vision breathtaking. The assists came quickly, and so did the admiration of those who understood the artistry of the game. But Schalke never fully trusted him. Disagreements about contracts, playing time, and his role within the team created tension. Özil wanted to play, to grow, to prove himself. Schalke hesitated. In 2008, he made a decision that would change his career. He left for Werder Bremen. Part 3. Werder Bremen, the rise of a star. At Werder Bremen, Mesut found his stage. The club's attacking philosophy gave him freedom. No longer was he the young hopeful waiting for his chance. He was the conductor of the orchestra. Every attack seemed to flow through him. Every decisive pass carried his imprint. His breakthrough came in the 2009 DFB Pokal final. In a tense match, Özil scored the winning goal, guiding Bremen to lift the German Cup. It was a defining moment, not just for the club but for Özil himself. The quiet boy from Gelsenkirchen was now a name on the lips of German football fans. Still, it wasn't until the summer of 2010 that the world truly began to recognize the magician. Part 4. World Cup 2010. The global breakthrough. The 2010 World Cup in South Africa was supposed to be a learning ground for Germany's young squad. Few expected miracles, but under Joachim Löw, a new generation emerged. Thomas Müller, Sami Khedira, Jerome Boateng, and at the heart of it all, Mesut Özil. Özil's performances were dazzling. His passes cut through defenses like a blade through silk. His calmness under pressure belied his age. Against Ghana, he scored a thunderous long-range strike, a goal that carried both beauty and defiance. Germany's run to the semifinals was unexpected, but it was Özil who became the revelation of the tournament. He was nominated for the Golden Ball, awarded to the best player of the competition. Suddenly, every major club in Europe wanted him. Barcelona admired him. Manchester United considered him. But one man, Jose Mourinho, was determined to take him to Madrid. Part 5. Real Madrid. The magician in white. In 2010, Mesut Özil arrived at the Santiago Bernabeu. Real Madrid, the biggest stage in world football, was a galaxy of stars. Cristiano Ronaldo, Karim Benzema, Sergio Ramos, Iker Casillas. Some wondered if Özil, the quiet playmaker, would fade under the weight of such pressure. From the moment he wore the white shirt, Zil transformed Madrid's attack. He became the link between midfield and forward, the creator of chances others couldn't even imagine. His chemistry with Cristiano Ronaldo was instant and electric. Ronaldo himself later admitted, Zil's assists to Ronaldo became part of Real Madrid folklore. No look passes, delicate chips, perfectly timed through balls. Between 2010 and 2013, he registered 81 assists, more than any player in Europe. He helped Madrid win La Liga with a record 100 points in 2012, as well as the Copa del Rey and the Spanish Super Cup. But football is rarely a fairy tale without shadows. In 2013, to the shock of teammates and fans, Zil was sold to Arsenal. Reports suggested the decision was made by Florentino Perez, against the wishes of players and even Jose Mourinho. Cristiano Ronaldo was furious. Fans protested outside the stadium. The Magician's Madrid chapter had ended, but his legend was far from over.